And it's the first time we'll see only one anomaly being played. Normally,
Yeah.
even in the Rift mode, you get two.
Yeah, for sure. Elite. Sako's never gonna pick that. He's gonna pick, what do you think, marksman or missile? He could
I
upgrade
think
his
he's gonna go for the
Mustangs.
Saber opener here. Although Mustang openers aren't too bad in Mechanical
Mhm.
Evolution because you just get to evolve a 200 cost anyway.
Yeah, okay. I could see that then. It's a great specialist.
Yeah, it's like a great specialist with much higher HP than you normally would have.
I think missile is worse in this mode because you have a redeploy with your mechanized evolution.
Yeah. Well, he goes for it anyway, or a marksman spec rather, but with the same starter. Wow. How does that happen?
What do we got?
We have Tungdil evolving a Badger into level 2 Phoenix, and Sako evolving an Arclight into a level 1 Phoenix.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Oh,
Somewhat
look at that
fortunate.
bird.
Oh,
Bluebird
wow.
on the right. That's crazy. He's like, yeah, I'll just get rid of it next turn.
I mean, I guess he does have the marksman. If
Mhm.
Sako was on the right here, though, he just instantly loses that Phoenix because
Yeah.
Sako has a Phoenix, which you wouldn't expect. It's pretty low odds that you get a
Hmm.
Phoenix.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I mean, that should work out just fine. Basically, a round 2 cheese on round 1.
Yeah, exactly. And the marksmen are there to kill the birds, even if the bird wasn't able to. So it should just be a clean Tungdil win.
Oh, Arclight's still fighting
Although,
back, though. It's not too far off of a win. There was a
yeah,
world maybe where the Saber could have gotten a debuff, but Tungdil wins round 1.
yep, gets his marksman. See where that probably just gets evolved. If I had to guess, it's kind of a loot pinata right now.
Yeah, there's a redeploy as well. Marksman gets evolved into a level 2
Oh,
Rhino. Tungdil gets a very high level Hound.
feels like there's not a lot you can do with the hound. We often see players sell those.
I mean, I think it's worth keeping because if you sell it, like, you have no high cost unit to evolve anymore.
Yeah, I think that is correct logic. Hmm.
It's also pretty strong.
It's gonna flank with it.
Oh. And a Rhino on top. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy play.
Well, it's going to come down to the tower debuffs here. The Phoenix, I don't think, will be able to cover the... Oh, no, wait, it will cover the flank because the Hound is there.
Huh.
Normally, that Rhino would have gotten the tower because it arrives later. But now, the Phoenixes will turn and probably just win the round.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Crawler would have stalled at minimum, but yeah, this is much better.
Okay, well, it is still a level 7 Hound, which takes a while to get through. Two
Yeah, not
shots
even
per
one shot.
Hound, or even three shots. Two.
Yeah, just barely two. Blue Rhino chopping the tower.
All right. Well, great comeback round for Sacco. Tungdil perhaps slapping himself there for putting the Hound on that flank. I think the Rhino otherwise would have gotten the debuff.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wasp is such a no-brainer. And you keep it.
Yeah, great unit to defend the flank
Oh,
with. Hound got
dude.
turned into a Wasp as well.
Oh my god, if he had, like, elite marksman or something?
Does that level 2 Wasp from Sacco beat Tungdil?
Probably. Well, how fast does the Arclight die? One full
Yeah,
volley does 10k damage, and this thing has 34,000 HP. So it's 4 volleys from the Wasp. I think the blue Wasp wins, right? They're tanky,
yeah.
though. Yeah,
I mean, there's a world too where you just put a missile there, but
imagine.
I think Sacco has yet to use his 2 deployments.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, with the crawler to protect.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, that
the
should be
Wasp gonna
fine.
be winning.
More crawlers picked up, more chaff on the side of Tungdil.
And he will get a
His high
tower
level
pretty
wasps are
quickly.
being taken down, but because of the beacon, Sako's wasps are kind of getting bullied here. So in the end, the high levels from Tungdil will prevail. Don't
Wow.
stop a debuff though.
No, the debuff is nice. Kind of needed it, but he is going to lose the round. Now the
Okay,
Rhino
well
comes
that
down.
plane not quite working out.
No.
But now what do? I guess you keep the Rhino if you're Tungdil and you sell the Wasp. It did really well, but you can't keep it where it is.
Yeah, I think you gotta evolve it.
Mobilized battleship picked up there.
Mm, pretty nasty.
The
I
backwards
mean,
beacon from Sako.
yeah, these days it's like harder to not notice spells since you have the history in the top left corner. So like Sako should be cognizant of this.
Sako also evolving something into a level 2 Phoenix. I guess a Saber.
Yeah, sold. Wait, where did the Arclight go? Oh, he redeployed it to the left.
Repositioned.
Okay.
Wait, did Tungdil just level his Wasp into a level 5 Wasp? That's unfair.
Wow, gets to keep his wasp.
Crazy.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
Even puts it behind a Rhino now, which is a lot more scary.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you have to imagine Tungdil wins this round.
That bow drop, though, pretty expensive spell, does get stopped. Missile to slow down that Rhino. Mustang's perhaps going to be able to help out with that Wasp pack.
And the Arclight has been cooking that level, what is it, 7?
I mean, that is as close to a flawless defense as you can probably do.
Dude,
On round 4, dealing with a mobilized battleship and that Rhino Wasp play.
just incredible play from Sako.
Yeah, he's got to be really happy with that. It's only a minor victory, but considering the tempo from the spell plus the activation of the specialist, it's a really big turn.
Yeah, agree. Gets Phoenix levels as well. Ooh,
Ooh,
laser
there's the
for that
enhancement
wasp.
module. Didn't go for it, but you can do some funky stuff in this game mode.
I like the blue saber in front of the right tower.
Yeah, he sells it instead, though. Oh, no, wait. No, he repositioned it there. Right.
Yeah, because there's a
What did
scary
he
wasp over there.
evolve?
Uh,
So hard to keep track of these things. I think he
yeah,
might
the
have
saber.
evolved into a blue Mustang.
Maybe?
Or did he evolve the saber into a blue saber?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Wasps are being kept, so he's going to try and go for the same play again. Also, big wasp flank from Sako on the top right.
Yeah, will that work?
Wow, that Rhino was not long for this world. All right. Well, a big round for Sacco there. Not looking too good for Tungdil. Rhino drop. Going to be used defensively. But Sacco, perhaps expecting it, sells out of his Wasp, gets back a really high-level Sabretooth, which is going to go on that left side. Shielded Fang. Now the return play. And what else do we have? Fire Badgers at range. Going to go for Tungdil. Will he pair that with oil? Not just yet.
It's a lot of
I'm
Mustang.
really surprised about Tungdil keeping this and weakening that Rhino to the left. High-level Saber, though, replaced the level 2 one in front of the right tower, so maybe it can do something.
It's a scary saber. Kind of like Sokko's army, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks powerful. The Badger's now coming out, but Subterranean Blitz already clicked. Wouldn't be too surprised if we do see Napalm.
Yeah, I think that would make sense. There's a lot of experience being fed by the Wasp as well. Yeah, looking pretty good.
Yeah, Psycho just
Tungdil.
running away with this.
Yeah. Ooh, nasty drops too. Like phantoms and balls can represent just surprise tempo. Yeah, look at that. Exactly what you said,
Oh.
napalm, and then armor everywhere.
Who does the armor benefit more here?
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
I mean, the armor phantom plays all right, but there are some big phoenixes in there. They do have less range than most of the other units, so perhaps they get picked off first by the marksman from Tungdil.
Yeah, I want to say long term it's better for Sokko. I'm not sure how round 7 will go in particular.
And these big flanks from Sacco, second time he does them, now on the top left. It is something that you can get away with in this game mode because you have basically another way to, you know, retrieve things without selling them thanks to that evolution.
Mm-hmm. I like the bubbles.
Powerful beacon too.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, this Arclight's been a really big part of this game, I think.
Tungdil still opting to keep that Rhino Wasp combo, even opting to range his Wasps.
I mean, it has laser, so it's pretty long range.
And I guess it also like keeps them behind the Phantom, but that's gonna be the important bit here. One of the packs does get pulled, so we'll arrive a little bit later. Can this Phoenix remain alive for long enough to get rid of those?
Yeah, the balls will not get the tower. The napalm clears all of the crawlers. The wasp represents so much DPS. The Mustangs kill some of them.
And
Oh, tower.
yeah, but the Phoenix on the left side ended up going down, so
One left.
that flank kind of working against Sacco, but he will get there in the end. Is it enough to kill? Not quite. 140 hit points left. Tungdil still fighting.
Another wasp level. Ooh, incendiary bomb.
Orbital Javelin, kind of worth considering too, I think.
Yeah, I assume it's going on the Phantom Mustang area. I don't know, hard to say.
High-level Wasp now being turned into a high-level Rhino, which then gets sold for Tungdil. So he has a lot of cash on hand, 2k to spend. Goes for Fortresses, likely with AA. There it is.
Seems good. There is revive for Sako, but not sure that really matters.
Oh no, oh no. Why are we putting this Fortress where it is on the left?
You don't like it because of the balls, or?
No, because of the Jav.
Oh,
I think I would Jav that Wasp and Phantom pack.
yeah. I
But
was looking
Sako
at the
uses
same
it on
thing.
the right side. Okay. I mean, it's awfully close to hitting a Fortress over there, too.
Yeah, he might lose a toe, but I don't know. So more birds are picked up. Does this represent a possible throw, or is it fine because Quantum comes out?
Uh, I mean, the level 1s are not that useful here. I don't know if you expect Forte A to come out because you only had 2 Phoenixes without text to begin with.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a crazy read. It
Yeah.
could start a comeback, though, for Tungdil, for sure. I mean, 3 more Fortresses next round. You may
Yeah.
be in trouble.
Fortress did dodge the orbital, just barely.
But not much to protect it, though.
No,
And these
definitely
high-level
not.
Phoenixes can tank a missile barrage.
There's just so much junk, though, for Tungdil. I feel like the
Yeah.
junk stalls long enough that the fortresses do punch through.
He's closing in. Another debuff perhaps could be enough. Doesn't need that much damage, but the counter debuff from Tungdil's Wasps are going to make the difference. One Fire Badger is still alive to kill the Mustangs, and it's a minor victory, but this is where things get scary when you're playing up against the giant board.
Mm-hmm. That was the boat drop as well, probably saving his life. Monies.
Typhoon picked up for both players. Gets evolved and then sold.
Yeah, I'm curious what Sokka will do. I mean, look at his money.
I mean, okay, it's going to be the factory with Photon.
Beep beep on the line, and not something you see almost ever these days.
No, Photon is not a very common tech. Because it's kind of a battle factory tech,
Mm-hmm.
but then Sacco doesn't run overload. So I guess it's just literally for the cheese.
Yeah, and he doesn't do armor because, could be photoned. Or sorry, EMP'd down the line.
Yeah, I mean, I do wonder why he's photoning here. Like, what are we afraid of?
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. He thinks he will keep it there, and so he just wants more health. I don't know. Does he beacon it? He's out of money. I guess you don't have to be. Oh, no, he does have the beacon.
Okay.
The wall saving that rhino's life.
Well, I mean, that is a very beefy war factory right there. Just kind of doesn't care too much about anything shooting at it. Those puny level 1 fortresses, not doing too much to it. Debuff going to happen here first for Sacco. Not much left of Sacco's army on the left, but the collapse now will commence.
And the war factory is enough HP to win the game, of course, and I think that'll be it.
Yeah, it definitely does look like it. Final Fortress puts up a fight, but goes down, and the Wasps alone are not going to be enough. Mustang's able to kill that armored Phantom Ray.
Wow. Beep beep on the line.
Sacco does close it out. So first game over to Sacco. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see different anomalies here on round 2.
Yeah, I
Game
think so
2.
too. Very likely, I think. Could just be a Barren lands angle for Sako. Maybe both players kind of fed up with mechanized evolution after that one.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, I think it's also you don't, maybe as the losing player, like you don't want to play only one game mode. So realizing, oh, my opponent also goes mechanical evolution, I can get something else in there that might benefit me. Because
Yeah,
Tungdil
hard to
looks really
say.
good with experimental equipment.
Yeah, I found him really good at that mode. He just like has a good read on tempo. Like he knows like even round 2, round 3, you can deal 1,000 damage, and that's just worth like one of your equipments. We're setting up this next one, guys. I think I saw Godless be equipped.
Then the question is, who picked that?
Yeah, I would want to say Sako, but hard to
Yeah.
say.
Is it only one anomaly again? I think it
Yeah.
is.
How is this possible? They're both just picking
I
the
mean,
same
the thing
things.
is, right, if they pick yeah, it is godless and only godless. If both of them pick something that is incompatible, then they both have to submit a new one, and those then get picked. But
That's
the
right.
only incompatible ones are godless plus experimental equipment.
Yep. Yeah,
So
and
we
so it's
wouldn't be able to
possible.
get godless if that happened. So they just picked godless
hmm
anyway.
That's possible. They had the incompatibility, and then they both just said, "All right, screw it, Godless."
Yeah, but you can't pick the same one again. So I guess
Oh, you're
there
right.
was no incompatibility, and they just both went for that. I'm very surprised about this. That's a big rotation of
hmm
different game modes from both players.
Yeah, and the fact that they're both selecting the same thing, kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's just a crazy coincidence. So we will still have buildings, but game will likely be a bit faster because there's that reduced deployment time and no
Yeah,
cards.
and no count to 3 this time that we saw earlier.
Yes, you can still spam units to your heart's desire.
Yeah, so just like an injection of cash, no spells, no equipment.
And this does tend to favor like making proactive plays because you can't really get punished for it. Like your opponent will have to buy the counter himself.
Yeah, no waiting for 4-day A, no waiting for help. Bear Lake is not going to
Yeah.
help you. No god is here.
Here we are. Game number 2. Sako up 1-0 in this series. It is a best of 5.
I mean, pretty aggro-centric stuff for Sako.
Yep. I mean, I think he'll be happy to play aggro and godless.
hmm The only equipment available, Amplify spec.
True. Yep. It's going to be the Rhino Specialist with the Ball Crawler start for Sako and a Sledgehammer pack with Fangs. Going to be the thing for Tungdil.
All right, what kind of range are we seeing from Sako? Is it going to be on the line? Is it going to be mid-range? Looks like mid-range.
Yep. It's literally the cast positioning.
Yeah, looks like it.
Like it's the cast positioning like to a T. Like everything is in the same squares, I think.
He's putting the ball to the side of the tower instead of behind it. This is what I prefer as
Yeah,
well.
well, I think that's because there's no turret in the middle. The ball behind the wall or behind the tower thing is something that you do because otherwise the ball gets pulled towards the center.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Well, I mean, pretty good start. Tungdil does guess correctly where Sako is going to be approaching from.
Yeah, but he's got 2 useless chaff, kind of.
Very true, and it will get cleared by that rapid fire cannon on the right side.
And you can Death Ball to an extent in this mode with no spells to punish.
Yeah. I mean, oil does still exist, but
Mm-hmm.
very true.
Yeah, there's still like splash in the game, of course. You know, Stormcallers, Scorpion, Oil, etc. Well, this trio of units is just incredibly strong.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're very happy to pick up Phoenixes here. Perfect money even for triple deployment there. Double Phoenix plus a Crawler, made possible by that bonus cash injection.
Yeah, and specifically selling straight from round 1.
Yep, both buildings gone for Sacco, both still kept for Tungdil. Just going to go for more arc lights now, trying to chaff clear a little bit quicker, buys another Fang pack too.
Yeah, and what's the anti-air? It's just the Fangs. So Phoenix is
Yep.
very likely to steal the round.
Wonder what Tungdil will go for. I mean, knowing him, I guess it might just be Marksman.
Or Fort anti-air.
Yeah, I mean, Forte A you could go for, but it'll take a while before you can afford it.
Yeah, like round 4 or 5 maybe.
Do we see any levels on the Phoenixes? One is very close, but doesn't quite get there.
Not quite. It would have been nice. Hound level.
Hound range on round 3. It's going to be Wasps from Tungdil.
Oh, really nice timing too.
Yeah, plus the missile there. Expecting
Wow.
this flank to come through. It is a very classic move if you see cast play and you're trying to emulate that play style.
Mm-hmm.
Crawler plus sledge or crawler hound flank around this timing is very, very common.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer no missile if you're going to have the Wasp there, but... Oh my god, that
Oh,
missile.
wow. I mean,
That
never
was
mind about the
insane.
one on the flank. That one was the real money maker.
No kidding. That stops a lot.
Yeah, that'll win the round for sure. Now, it is perhaps like a bit of an overcommit, you could
Yeah.
argue, because double Wasp was supposed to win the round anyway. But
Yeah.
that's a ton of damage.
And that's why you do that evergreen bubble with this mid-range that just, like, stops all sentry missiles.
Now, Rhino available for Sacco. Tungdil has the Typhoon. Tungdil loves flanking with these drops, and yeah, will do so.
Yeah, I like what Sokka's doing.
Mustang range makes perfect sense. Another Wasp pack for Tungdil. Will defend that other flank, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it represents a bit of tower pressure too, I think. Like, the Typhoon's pulling.
Sacco undoing. Is he considering not ranging the Mustang here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rhino in front of the right tower. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we just revert back to the range Mustang play.
Yeah, which I think looks good. I mean, my only question mark is, like, how fast is he going to lose his right side tower? And the missile is something to keep your eye on as well. I think the Rhino will grab that missile, which is huge.
Yeah, does it splash anything else?
Wow.
No.
Zip. But
Pretty
that
decent
right side
result
tower,
here. Yeah,
very
it's
spooky.
on the clock right now. How quick can Sacco get in, or at least get rid of most threats on that board? Looks
Whoa.
like he'll be just fine. Bunch of steel balls will get the return debuff.
Yeah, it was fine, but it did kind of hurt. Nice round.
Nice round. Gets all of the experience he would want.
Yeah, Typhoon now. There's some mind games in that corner. think you just fortify the tower, but we'll see.
Could just tower level on the right side, but going to buy another Rhino.
Okay, I like that
Are we
too.
gonna see combat evolvement clicked here?
Ooh, I doubt it, given the position of the blue Rhino, but
I mean, 501 figured out that this tech is broken.
yeah, multiplicative. But there's no
Multiplicative buff.
items. I mean, you can do it with armor, I guess, but no like
Yeah.
super heavy to push it over the edge.
Scorpion defense from Tungdil.
I mean, it's
Good
all
against the
right.
ball. Good against the hounds as well.
Yeah.
Can sometimes struggle against the high-level Rhino.
Yeah, and like health too could come out, create some breakpoints. Oil's nice though. That's super strong with the Scorpion. But the Rhino is very annoying.
Manages to stall for long enough, and the Scorpion is distracted, so we'll get taken out with the balls.
Looks pretty crushing for Sako, right?
Yeah, both
The oil
sides
turn.
winning.
Yeah.
Tungdil in a bit of a pinch here, down to 1600. He really wants to win this round because going down 0-2 in a best of 5 is just not a good place to be in.
Yeah, for sure. Do we see a Fire Badger come out? For Tungdil. He's beaconing away because he knows. But it's just Hacker. Huh. I mean, you go Scorpion one round and then you go Hacker the next. Not the best. It's not strictly wrong or anything like that, but I like what Sako's doing. Maybe something like Fortress would be more scary for Sako. Hard to say. I feel like Sako can out tempo this Hacker defense. Especially if he does some pulls, like if he does the sledgehammer crawler pull in the top right.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. Tungdil does have level 2 hackers here, which is a big difference. I think level 1 hacker would be pretty confident that the rhinos are too big, but now there is a little bit of a question mark.
Okay, Sako lost both of his blue hounds on the left. That is so bad.
Oh,
We need those
yeah.
evergreen bubbles, man. They're so
Oh, the
essential.
right side hacker also going to take over one rhino, which is going to slow down the rest of the push.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
this
there's
looks bad.
balls there to help out, but armor
Oh,
was picked up.
chop. Okay. Oh, but the rhino's still
Oh,
gonna
it will
get
get taken
taken.
over, though. And that will prevent the tower from going down. And now the balls also are being stalled.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Pushes
I
through
thought.
eventually, but it's taken such a long time. I think Tungdil does have this.
I think he's got it too. The anti-air is a Mustang and some fangs.
Hacker's leveling now, too. This is a bit scary.
Hmm. I mean,
What do you do now? Do you go Raiden? I
honestly,
guess
the
Raiden makes the
answer.
most sense.
Yeah, Raiden would be good. Honestly, though, on the tactics side of things, literally just bubbles, like 3 bubbles. Exactly what he's doing. This is just incredible.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like Tungdil is preparing against that. Now, the rhinos are going to have to walk out of that bubble, right? It only protects them for so long. And
Yeah.
half of the bubble distance the hacker can't even reach. So you do have to wonder, like, is this going to be an issue down the line? It seems like Sako is just going to sell out of his rhinos, start selling one level 2 rhino. And what does he buy in return? Phoenix and Mustang.
Okay. Well, Mustangs are good against hackers. Phoenix is dipping on what he already has. I mean, I can see it. Do like this. I do want to see the sledge flank though, but I think he's just really deployment scarce right now. He just doesn't want to do it.
Good shields there, getting some value against the missiles from Tungdil as well.
Yeah, it looks great.
Importantly, there is a loan coming out from Sacco this round. Tungdil hasn't pressed that button yet.
Yeah. Rhino only now getting hacked. It might do some chopping.
If it can take down that level 2 hacker, it'd be nice. It does, but the level 3 hacker in the middle is enough. On the right side, Rhino slowed down, level 1 getting taken over. And
Yeah,
with
look at
the
the bird.
armor, it is bullying the Mustangs, but yeah, the armada of birds, too powerful.
And not quite game. Very close.
Ooh.
That's what I mean, though, about the bubbles. Like, 2 of them lived, and the amount that they did is just ridiculous.
Do you start sweating here, though? Hackers are scary late game. Bubble has been pressed, which is a very big power spike.
I think you are sweating, but I think you also know the game's not over. Like, I think you're fine, but you are a little bit sweating.
Will more rhinos be sold? Subterranean Blitz on the crawlers for Sacco.
And health, too. Just a classic, right?
He doesn't have that many, though.
That's true.
He had 4 on the board before this round.
3 of them are blue, though.
Yeah, true. Does add 2 more.
Yeah, seems super strong. Yep. I mean, are you convinced by Tungdil's response? I like the barrier technology, but
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of just brute forcing the shields, I guess, which sometimes can work if you have very high level hackers. And I guess just hoping that most of the units come outside of the shield.
Yeah, that's right. No sentry missile on that right blue hound. That would have been a great punish.
Left side Rhino probably does get taken over here.
Yeah, eventually.
But the right one is well protected in the midst of all of those crawlers. Going straight for that tower.
Here goes.
Yeah, that's a debuff for sure.
And that will be game.
GG's.
GG going up
so
2-0.
Sacco, yeah, much like Fairy right now, in control of the match. And Tungdil needs a reverse sweep to make it to finals tomorrow.
And keep in mind, guys, the stakes here are outrageous. This is a $3,000 prize pool tournament, and getting just second place is 1,000 USD, and first place is 1,500.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a nice Christmas present.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think we are going to see some changes again, though, in terms of anomalies.
Yeah, that is possible. I mean, it was already surprising that we got the exact same ones by both players twice.
Yeah. I mean, like, if Sacco doesn't want to play interference, or not interference beacon, the item one, then he can just keep picking Godless, and at the very least, it'll cancel out.
Yeah, I think that is fairly strategically sound. It's kind of like you're getting a free ban, and it just happens to be Tungdil's strong mode. So 5 head, Galaxy Brain.
Yeah. And then I guess you can just pick Barren Land as your second.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to know what is the thought process here. We are being invited to the next game. 2 anomalies have been picked, so Bit of a
What's it gonna
difference yet
be?
again. Okay, predictions?
Mechanized evolution and barren land.
Yeah. I expect to see a barren land.
Oh, count to 3.
Count to 3.
Can you how does this work? Can you get 4 things, or does it like, is the evolution coded to not give you 4?
No, you can get a fourth one.
Okay, so you can cheat.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can cheat. So yeah, mechanical evolution and count to 3. Interesting.
Yeah. So, lots of money.
Yes. Plenty of money to go around.
Yeah, it means
It
you
does
could.
also kind of make like the evolutions a bit weird because a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
units now cost like 250, 350.
Yeah, everything gets, like, left shifted. Kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, we have seen counter 3 in the previous matchup for Team Red, where we saw a whole lot of storms and sledges,
Yeah, and they were
and
surely
then one
watching.
aggro game. Yeah.
Like, they can take notes from that. That was really useful data, I think.
Sacco also said that he, I think, played counter 3 against Shark Hunter earlier
Mhm.
today.
Yeah, which I don't know if that increases my confidence or not.
Don't kick him out when he's down.
He's up, man. He's not down.
All right, here we are. Sacco and Tungdil, game number 3. Sacco up 2-0. Could be the very final game of the
Yeah.
day.
Okay, count to 3. Get in the count to 3 mindset. What are you picking here?
I mean, I don't know if I would care about counter 3 as much as
Just the
the
packs being
mechanical
good?
evolution.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good starter for Sacco. We get a Fire Badger level up or evolve for Tungdil
Mm,
into a very high level Arclight.
that's, a really good start,
That's a
I
level
think.
6 Arclight.
Feel like that's good.
Kind of want to keep your Sabers here if you're Sacco.
Yeah, the moment
But
you
the
see that
Hounds are
Arclight.
good too.
Hmm. An air
Like
would
Hound into
represent a
Fang is
fuse.
premium.
Do you just double Phoenix? Oh my god.
Oh, you could do that, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he did the
wow.
sin. He did the sin. I've talked about this. You never sell before you mechanical evolution because you can't
Yeah,
undo.
but I mean, do you want to sell that high level crawler? I don't think you do.
I think you do. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Like
wrong.
the moment you sell it, you remove a high level unit from the board that you would want to level up.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
I mean, I guess you're a quick supply, so you could go for some really funky stuff with all of that money.
Yeah. But I feel like in principle you shouldn't, right? Like just out of
Yeah.
pure principle
Well,
you shouldn't.
like
It's just
round one,
strictly
level
less
6
choice.
crawler. Like, what is your opponent gonna do?
Have a level 6 Arclight.
Yeah, okay, but unlucky, Like, go next.
Okay. But yeah, my point is that it's just strictly wrong. You should just save the sell for option value. But yeah, like I said, birds around 1, I mean, that can scam. Gonna be the case. Juicy
Yep.
experience.
Gets a level up too.
Yeah.
Rhino Assault. Quick
Mm.
pickup.
Yeah, makes sense. You have a lot of money, so spells cost a smaller fraction of your economy.
And it's just like one of those spells that is hard to defend
Yeah.
on aggro, so you don't mind picking it up to use it defensively yourself.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why the crawlers are here, just to slow down the rhino. You know you can't kill it unless you play like a baby, which is not advised. Although with mechanized evolution, you can like redeploy/sell, I guess. Much easier.
Yeah. The high-level crawler was turned into a level 2 typhoon, by the way, so
Mm-hmm.
pretty decent.
Level
Going
6
to be
Void
pushing
Eye.
into that left tower with the Phoenix. Oh, wow. An immediate suppression shot on that as well.
Yeah, which was costing how much? 50?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I guess he's just happy to keep that because it's good into Hound and Saber.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just like a uniquely powerful ability, maybe, for so cheap.
Oh, wow. The Rhino... I mean, the Rhino won, but Sacco used his own Rhino
Mm-hmm.
offensively.
Yeah, exactly. And the marksman took it down eventually.
It's gonna end up losing here. Wow, those Void Eyes are something else, eh?
Yeah, no doubt. Pretty tricky stuff. I don't know if that means like you want to go into Raiden or
Well, here are unit drops to perhaps facilitate a transition. Steel Ball pickup for Sacco. Likely going to evolve that? No, evolves his Saber and then sells whatever came out of it.
well, we're ball stang suddenly. And we're switching
Ball Stang,
sides.
Jump Drive Phoenix. Lots of stuff happening here.
This is such a cool play. He's using the Typhoon as an anchor because it's just so beefy and it stops sentry missiles. And then he just moves all of the stuff over on the unit reinforcement round. You've got the sell button, you've got the mechanized evolution. I mean, look at this bamboozle.
Yeah, this is very hard to deal with when you're defending because you know the option exists, but I mean, dealing with this many units all of a sudden moving to the left is almost impossible.
Yeah, I really like this. And like the units are slow over there too, with low range, right? The Void Eye and the Arclight, they're just stranded now.
You get a Fire Badger flank here from Tungdil.
Yeah, pretty annoying.
May end up getting the tower. Actually, Tungdil does predict some sort of play on the left, so there is a Wraith there.
Yeah, he's just going for like a symmetrical style. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
doubted himself.
Well, now it's in Narnia.
Well, now it's just going to get evolved.
Yeah, yeah.
Left side under a ton of pressure. Mustangs, very useful against Void Eyes at some point. Kind of prevent them from going aerial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I was just starting to wonder, like, should he make them fly? I don't know.
Doesn't run the EMP armor, though, so it would make the Mustangs just too much of a threat, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow,
What
ends
a
up winning
surprise.
anyway, though. That Void Eye. Something else.
Yeah, I think the debuff was also taking part there.
Okay, round number 4. Orbital bombardment immediately picked for both players.
Well, that necessitates a bubble, I think.
Typhoon got sold into a high-level Arclight, which was probably like level 9, and then
Yeah.
sold. I mean, Phoenixes
Yeah.
can be jump-driven to the right side. Can go for a bubble, and then maybe beacon one Ball Mustang pack to the right as well.
Feels so bad, though. This is not feeling super great for Sako, I think.
Level 6 Crawler, by the way, and on the top left for Tungdil. Gets kept.
Yeah. Yeah, he could just sell it, but he's not going to.
It's very powerful against these level 1 Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
More Wraith. Is this gonna be an eventual, like, Wraith Land Cruiser game?
Could be.
I mean, for the time being, Sacco's army is not that great into Wraith, so Tungdil
Yeah.
can definitely get away with just ranging them first and then if an actual air response comes out with AA, he can eventually click Land Cruiser.
We heard Sako say he doesn't like count to 3 aggro, and maybe this is why. And like, I'm not so convinced by the tarantulas now.
Yeah, so he's kind of forced to go for a different chaff clear. Doesn't want to go into Hound because of the Wraith. But triple Tarantula range, powerful turn, manages to survive at least for a decent amount of time on the left. Even pulls everything away from the tower for a bit, but it will be Tungdil coming out ahead and keeping his bubbles on top of things.
Yeah, very nasty. Wow. Redeploy. Efficient light could make things free.
True. But, you know, how many more units can you buy that are not a giant? Well,
Yeah,
still
literally
plenty.
finite.
Tungdil did end up going for it.
Yeah.
Range on the Wraith. Somehow sold his high-level Wraith on the right side, bit surprised. Into a high-level Wasp, which he's gonna keep because there can't be any more Mustangs on the right side.
Curious about the Fortress Cell. Could it have been good? Maybe not.
I think Sako probably should have redeployed one of the Mustang to the right side to cover the flank and to cover these type of Wasp plays.
That makes sense. But instead, he just wants to completely transition to the left, I think.
We'll probably just see going back and forth this game, I imagine, because there is a decent base on the right side. Not a ton of chaff, but you do have those tarantulas.
Yeah.
And a redeploy, plus jump drive Phoenix, so...
Yeah, round 9, the orbital does come back, so that'll be nasty.
Tarantulas, so far doing a decent job, getting rid of Chungus, getting rid of a couple Void Eyes here as well. And the Wasps mostly gets pulled towards the middle, which is where the Mustangs reside.
The Death do be balling. I mean, look at that army. Just such density. Such power.
Yeah. Not a good response so far against the Mustangs. And it's costing Tungdil. Sako fighting back at 2k hit points, sending Tungdil down to 2.6.
I mean, maybe he can win before the orbital comes back. I mean, he has his own orbital. It's not like it's the end of the world, but... Melter. Do we like the Melter? I feel like it's not that good.
Yeah.
Because birds are
I'm
good
not
against
so
Melter.
sure either.
I mean, at least he commits. With efficient light, by the way.
Yeah, it's the awkward bit. Like, he hasn't really been able to make too much profit from that, but... I guess multi-melter it is. I guess it should be okay, because... You just cannot buy a ton of very small stuff. So at some point you have to rely on big stuff and medium stuff, which is what multi-melter is good into.
And I guess it feels bad that we have jump drive purchased, which makes the range more expensive, which kind of is what counters the melters.
Yeah. So 3 mechanical division worms. And we do get Land Cruiser Wraith from Tungdil.
Ooh, very clutch bubble there. Really nice plays from everybody here.
Rhinos should cancel out in the back.
Yeah, the bird's there to solidify that.
Here come the multi-melters. They are locked onto those worms. Is there enough damage to take them out? I think yes, because they're only level 1 and there's no absorb.
Yeah, the birds are looking good. We just need to see range next turn on the birds. I know it's expensive, but I think you just got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the tech is a bit cheaper too. You basically have efficient tech research in this game mode.
It's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. Putting Tungdil within range of dying in 1 round.
Nuke. That's a
Tungdil will
yes.
pick it.
You are not skipping that. Makes no sense. Like, everybody's rich.
I think you can skip it if you're Sacco.
You can, but should you?
I mean, do you expect to be able to break those shields within 15 seconds?
I don't know. I think you can, but I'm not super confident.
Yeah, I'm not confident either, so I think skipping here is acceptable for Sacco, which is what he will do.
Wow.
You can just like mechanical evolution, redeploy, sell something, jump drive your phoenixes to the right side.
And beacon, yeah. I'm with you. I'm just I don't know. It feels more risky to skip it than doing a bad nuke.
We'll redeploy a Mustang to that right side. Don't know what he evolved into.
That Mustang just gonna kill that Wasp. Very nice.
Yeah, good play. Hackers. Now the pickup for Sacco, although he undoes. Here they are. At level 1. With range and enhanced control.
Okay. Bit strange.
Does he
but
run
I can see it.
EMP? Oh, he doesn't run EMP.
Oh, interesting. I think he's doing it because he thinks Tungdil will hack her.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, nasty nuke there. Does get rid of a couple of Mustang packs and also somewhat guarantees this debuff.
Big crawler coming through, by the way. This is the level 6 crawler.
Oh, and there are the hackers, yeah, on the other side as well.
Yeah, I think the enhanced control had a logic behind it.
But it will be around loss for Sacco. That nuke, I guess, somewhat doing him in. Does have a bit of an economical advantage now.
Yeah.
Here come the unit drops, though.
What's the pick here? Is it a sell? I don't think you photon.
Yeah, you can take Overlord.
Yeah. He sold the
Evolves and sells.
Yeah.
Sacco keeping that boat, though. And interference module, by the way, on that sandworm. I hadn't even seen.
I'd like to see attack 2. Maybe range on the birds. Like, you have all these Mustangs, right? Surely attack 2 is good on, like, the birds, the Mustangs, the hackers. I don't know. Maybe you don't need it.
More hacker levels. Enhanced control gets mirrored for Tungdil. Another melting point on that right side. Sacco trying to overwhelm the right side of the board.
Yeah, APM pretty tough for Sacco here. Like, 10 seconds left. You see his money just going down. Like, he had to pay, like, do like 5 different spells here. Oh my god.
Ends up leveling the left tower, just completely abandoning it, buying a couple fangs to try and get more chaff in, perhaps delaying the multi-melters for a tiny bit longer. But those hacks are brutal. Keep popping up those sandworms from Sacco. Now the hacking has started.
Once the chaff is gone, the birds should just cook. They're really high
Yeah, there
level.
is enhanced control as well. Doesn't get it off, though, on that melting point. It just goes down. Now the collapse happens. Brilliant. Is it going to be enough?
Big crawler coming through.
A couple of crawlers in the way. The worm doesn't get hacked. Now it does. Marksman gets taken over.
Range. It's over.
Oh my days.
I think that was a
Sacco will end up losing. That is crazy.
Super crazy.
Wow. Well, I mean, I guess the nuke there definitely did help a ton.
Yes.
Got close in the end. That was a wild end of round. Very hard to predict because of the hackers like
Hmm.
kind of ping-ponging stuff back and forth, and at that point you have no idea what your units are going to end up targeting.
Yeah. Really tough final turn too. I just want to point that out there. Like the amount of APM to do Sako's turn is crazy.
Well, it does mean that we're going to get another game here. It's not a sweep,
No,
which
it's
is
not
good for
over.
content. Will we see yet another switch up?
Could be.
I mean, behind the scenes, we might just see a constant like canceling out of Godless Fate and experimental equipment.
Yeah, that is possible.
That counter 3 though, is it a problem here for Sacco?
Tungdil in the chat. He's blocking that experimental equipment.
I mean, I guess it works both ways
Yeah.
because you just can't also can't play Godless. And I guess we're gonna get the same thing then, unless both of them picked similar stuff. But I imagine we'll get Mechanical Evolution and counter 3.
That is my guess. I feel like count to three should be kept by Tungdil if he's the one doing it. And
Yeah.
then for Sako, I'm not sure. Like maybe I don't know.
I mean, he could pick like Barren Land, but I think Mechanical Evolution might fit his style a bit more. Oh, it is actually Barren Land counter 3, so no more Mechanical Evolution,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
no buildings.
No buildings, but he doesn't really like aggro in count to three, so I don't know if that, is a huge boon to him. I think he just needs to maybe play an accurate long range game against Tungdil here.
Yeah. So I guess we're expecting standard from both. Prioritizing sledgehammers, early stormcallers, marksmen, maybe evolving into hackers and Vulcans at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, very possible to get a cookie cutter game. But cards will be there, so we'll see what the cards dictate. Starting packs and everything as well. Like we could see. Would you really do a ball hound Phoenix game on count to three? I don't think so.
Uh, I don't think the thing is, Hound is very good when you get a lot of them,
Yes,
and
yes,
that's not possible here.
exactly. You want 5, 6, and you're stuck on three. So
Yeah, like they're good because you can go ultra wide, and they're somewhat tech heavy too.
mhm.
So once you get into text and you get a lot of them, it's justified. But with only one or with only three, it's like I'd rather just go Vulcan.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So yeah, I think I'm with you that unless we see some sort of novel aggro strategy, we do just see Vulcans, Stormcallers, Marksmen, Fangs,
Yeah,
Crawlers. Yeah.
that or the packs suck, and you have to go aggro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sabers are a unit, maybe. We'll see.
Just Saber Ball and Tarantula offered.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Sako up 2 to
We
1
are.
in this best of 5.
Only one Sledgehammer pack offered to Tungdil there with the
Mhm.
Void Eyes. Does have Saber Arc, which we know he's happy to play. We'll pick that up.
Yeah, what does Sako have going? Oh,
This
quick
Quick
supply
Supply
is
Badger.
yeah, it's not bad.
And indeed, we do get long range.
which Badgers are not fantastic at, right?
Yeah, they can be all right, but I guess like because we almost know for certain that hackers will come out at some point,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be bad. If there were no hackers, then you can get away with just range and napalm.
Mm.
But
And no buildings to sell. So do you sell your
yes,
Badgers? And if so, when do you sell them?
good question. I guess you would be looking to sell maybe around 3 or 4 once you try and
Yeah.
transition into Vulcan. You can keep them though, because you only have 3 of every unit you buy anyway, and you just say, well, you know, they can function as chaff in some way.
Yeah, I could see just like deployment volume being pretty important.
Double Stormcaller round 1 from Sacco
Yeah,
with
I
that
like it.
quick supply.
Yeah, floats 100. Like he could have done attack enhancement or something. Sometimes things live on low HP with Stormcallers.
I mean, he could have bought like, oh no, he could have no because you have the unlock, of course. You already have triple crawler.
Yeah.
Stormcrawlers might end up losing here.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
it could be
close. I guess
enhancement
they will be
difference.
fine.
Yeah, 3 Stormcallers against this little. I mean, there's RNG, but yeah, probably the Storm's got it.
Unless they end up missing like they do now.
Oh,
No,
still
they'll be
got
fine.
it. Now the missiles come
They'll be
down.
fine. Eventually. Minor victory. Sacco does use a bit more cash there on round 1. Missile strike now available though for Tungdil.
Ooh, redeploy though, kind of countering it. Could redeploy one, bubble the other.
Yeah. Bubbling here is a bit scary though, I think, because you are expecting to eventually see Stormcaller from Tungdil 2. But Tungdil
Yeah.
going for range instead, and happy to just triple crawler.
So currently losing the 50-50 on the redeploy. So we
Yep.
need a bubble or a cell. Otherwise, fantastic missile.
I don't know. I would be surprised to see a bubble here.
Yeah, I agree. Well, good stuff from Tungdil then.
Sacco trying to calculate here what he wants to do. He wants triple deployment, thought about Sledge, realized he couldn't go triple Sledge. Now tries Arclight, realizes that's not what he wants either.
Even though it's very clean. Like he can afford the range. Precisely 0 money left. But yeah, we talked about how sledges are maybe like better than Arclights. Sometimes at least. In count to 3.
Yeah. Oh, undoing again. Okay, it's gonna be triple Fang instead.
With
Or double
perhaps
Fang plus another. Okay, no, triple Fang and
I think
keeping
he
250 in
floats.
the bank.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
150.
that level.
Stormcaller level.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's so sad.
Ugh.
Well, now he has to sell that next round, I think, and then it affords him 2 Vulcans.
I think you keep the Storm.
But it's gonna get missiled again. Oh, he has
Yeah,
redeploy.
but you have redeploy. And,
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna want Stormcallers anyway. Like, it's just kind of missile spec being missile spec.
Okay. Oh
Doesn't
my
kill
god.
either of the Sabers there. Bit unfortunate.
Yep. The attack enhancement, man, would have got a lot of value so far. I
Unit
think
drops.
Bird and Mustang probably the best looking ones. I think Sledge is like playable with regen eventually, but probably a bit too much.
Yeah, I think you're happy to get Mustang just to help you out with chaff clear. In the long term, you are expecting Wasps to show up, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Missile Interceptor.
Huh.
That does make Vulcan very, very good all of a sudden for Sacco.
Yeah, my Vulcan idea not looking so bad now, huh?
I mean, I wanted him to buy him anyway. I just didn't want him to do it this round.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you can realistically sell your Stormcaller there, but maybe he has to now. Although you can always keep the Stormcaller and just say, well, it's going to be intercept or being keeping the Mustangs busy, and then maybe my Mustangs come out ahead.
Yeah, I'm also
Wow.
curious. You wowing the missile strike?
Yeah, I mean, it gets good value.
Yeah.
Two chaff is still very nice, but expecting perhaps shields or misguessing with the redeploy.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I want to see like incendiary bomb Vulcans to try and overwhelm the Mustangs, because you can't get more than 3. I mean, could be good.
Yeah, that is, yeah, true. I wonder if like Vulcan here with the incendiary, like Warcrime Vulcan maybe is very good in this game mode.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you need the oil part of it, but maybe.
Don't think Sacco runs that though, but we'll have to see.
Hmm.
Additional deployment slot, but Sacco gonna go advanced targeting system there, and we see a bit of a difference as Tungdil opts for the additional deploy.
I mean, we normally say that advanced targeting, kind of in general, but especially early, is like really greedy, not so good. But count to 3 changes the math.
I mean, it's just such a mirrored game mode as we have seen. Well, you can not mirror, but it ends up often just losing very, very quickly. So the advanced targeting, I think, will be very, very good for Sacco if he manages to survive.
Yeah, the question will be, when does temp range come out? Like, let's say Tungdil does it now, then he actually has more range.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I would say like round 6, typically at the earliest.
Yeah, I mean, I could see round 5, but everything is so cheap. It's like maybe you'd rather get a tech than temp range.
Yeah, there's still some problems here for Sacco. His chaff clear is not amazing. He doesn't have range on the arc lights. The Badgers are not that useful right now. I guess he does have range on the Mustang though, which helps.
We have a flank coming in. What will that do? It
Ooh.
pulls most.
Does that
Yeah,
missile end up killing the Storm? Might.
I would guess yes.
Oh, it does.
I mean, they were intercepted anyways. I don't know.
Let's see though, that left side doesn't have the damage to kill that Saber, so it will result in a tower debuff. The Badger flank gets in, but that's a lot of damage coming through from Tungdil.
It is. Yeah, not feeling too good about that one. He floated 100. He has advanced targeting system. Missile strike is back though. Phantom. Huh.
Yeah, probably just take the deployments there. Get your Phantoms in.
Yeah.
There is a world you can go Wraith maybe and play Land Cruiser.
I think so too. Now, what does Sako do about these Phantom Rays? I think if he doesn't do a strong response, you know, in a guessing situation here, he's pretty screwed, right?
Yeah. It's tough. Like, it's just like the missile strike here is just such a pain to deal with in standard. Like, having to protect your Storms, having to protect your Mustangs, your Fangs, like, you don't want to be shielding because you're going to lose them most likely to the enemy Storms.
He actually can kill the Phantoms with the Mustangs.
Yeah, just the level 3 one.
And even the level 2 does tickle it.
So I guess he's just happy to keep that then. Goes for the Wraith. Puts them all the way in the back.
Yeah. He's up 25 range this turn. Like, everything has more than a laser sight on his board.
True.
Oh,
that is a big deal.
Loan comes out.
Oh boy. Loan from Tungdil, temp range. Marksman from Sacco at the very last second.
Wow. Okay. I mean, let's see how the sabers do as well. They do. Oh my god, the missile.
Oh, the missile
Oh,
again.
I don't know if that marksman would have done much, to be fair.
No,
But
probably
yeah,
would have been stuck in the middle a little bit.
yeah. Like I think the Mustang just has to cook here.
Yeah, Sacco did lose so much though of his units. Like,
Oh
look
my
at
god,
this.
is it over?
Yeah, it might be. Oh my days, 52 hit points. That is not looking good.
Okay, that was the loan from Tungdil and the missile and yada yada. So we need to see full tempo from Sako here. Nice EMP. Getting rid of that interception. Honestly, that's a pretty insane EMP. I mean, a
Yeah,
bubble will come, I guess, but still.
melting points. Wow,
Kind
with
of love
range.
it.
Is he
Needs to
going to
bubble it.
shield that though?
Hmm. And this missile strike killing 2 chaff. Pretty nasty as well.
Also, the Stormcallers from Tungdil get so much value here if
Yes.
Sacco decides to go for melting point.
That's the only thing stopping me from saying it's an incredible play. I do think it's decent, regardless.
We will see the melting points. Worms now. The response from Tungdil doesn't have the money to shield though, so that EMP will land. I think that barrier from Sacco doesn't quite protect the melting point.
No, he's greedy. He's trying to do 3 different blocks at once, and as a result, the melting point gets punished.
Yeah, we'll get EMP'd and lose its range. Left side though completely fine, and right side in front of that EMP'd melting point, most of the army from Tungdil also got hit by the spell.
I could see Sako doing pretty well here, though. I think the worm needs to do some work.
Yeah, it's only level 1. No mechanical division yet. Will fall just in time. The melting point on the right side has recovered. The left side has collapsed, but with the range, it will be able to take down the field maintenance sabers.
He needs to win. He can't even take a little bit of damage.
I think he's got there.
All
Stormcallers and
right.
melting point will prevail, but far from being out of the woods here is Sacco. Deficit of almost 3,500 hit points.
Yeah, he's
And
behind
it's late
economically.
game, so spells can ruin your
Hmm.
day.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was the oil.
Ooh, wow, fire picked up. That is greedy from Tungdil.
Hmm.
Could get shielded, but do you expect it from Sacco?
Yeah, meanwhile, the lightning storm, sure to get some nice value.
Yes. I mean, Sacco needs to, like, bubble everywhere here, and he's already running kind of low on money. Goes enhanced control hackers to get rid of those worms.
Hmm. Getting
300 left in
dicey.
the bank.
Yeah, I'm holding my breath here. It's such a tense situation.
Doesn't
3
look like
worms.
we're getting the shields here. Interceptors being purchased.
Hmm.
Loan has yet to come out. 200 more for Sacco to spend, but more interceptors still purchased.
Oh, fire's being moved. Maybe a min-max. Looks like a
Yeah,
min-max.
kind of. Oh, and the round starts. I mean, that is not gonna bode well for Sacco, is it?
Because the Mustangs might just
Board-wide
burn,
fire.
right?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be make it past that or stay behind. In fact, they won't. All
Uh-oh.
packs now sitting inside of it and burning.
And the Mustangs were kind of the star of the show.
Yeah, they were doing really well. The enhanced control, not even popping there. The melter somehow killing that Sabertooth. And
Like,
looks like, yeah,
tied
fire
series.
when it lands. Unsurprisingly wins rounds. Will be Tungdil sending it to the decider.
Wow. Okay. Much different series than the red series we had earlier between Flower Fairy and Shark Hunter.
All right. Well, we're probably going to get counter 3 again, unless we see a difference in, the picks here. Because I think Tungdil is just going to keep picking experimental equipment. And the question is, like, is Sako happy to play that? Does he want to play experimental equipment over playing counter 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to be really sure on your selection here.
Like, is counter 3 worse? Because counter 3 definitely just, I think, favors Tungdil's playstyle.
Yeah, I think so.
From what
Yeah,
we've seen. It's just like the comps he loves to play to a T.
exactly.
And Sako is very good at that too, but you're not doing yourself any favors or playing to your strengths necessarily.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So what do you think Sako should pick then?
I think he has to just let experimental equipment run through. We know he lost yesterday to Tungdil in the best of one with that game mode, but I feel like that game mode gives you maybe more options, right? You don't know what items are going to show up. You can pick things like mechanical evolution even, or something else to help you out, and not have to play something as forceful as counter 3.
Yeah.
It will be the same thing again, though. Counter 3 and Godless have been queued.
Well, something's got to change for Sako then.
I mean, it might be that he wasn't happy with the starter pack, right? Run it back, see if you get a sledgehammer opener, and maybe he likes that more than having the fire badgers.
Yeah, the fire badgers I think were a big issue.
Like, the high roll is probably sledgehammer plus marksman.
Yeah.
And then, triple chaff round 1, triple stormcaller round 2. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you start formulaic, I think. Maybe there's room to adjust, do some tactics, but I think you just can't have those like dead deploys like we've seen in some of the games today. Those hounds that are too far backwards. The fire badgers kind of on the wings, not really doing anything.
No matter what happens here, though, we will crown a winner, at least of this semi-final, to join Ferry tomorrow, which will be a best of 7.
Yeah, that'll be hype. Flower Fairy back in the finals. No surprise. Been a little bit since the Sako versus Flower Fairy finals, though.
Has been. I don't think... Have we seen Tungdil versus Ferry in a finals, though?
No. We've seen them in show matches, but not a final.
So either way, exciting stuff. Here we go. Very final game of the day. Final game of the series. It's tied. We've queued up Godless or a Barren Land. Or no, Godless. Godless and counter 3. I got there in the end.
Okay. So a lot of monies, no spells. Spells were pretty annoying for Sako in this comeback from Tungdil. Now Missile Strike are back, so there still is spells. Managed to sneak their way in.
Well, I did say Sledge Mark is the high roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's just spec again, though.
Yeah, honestly, like I do like Sako's position much more than the other two games.
Ooh, and we have a sneaky sledgehammer purchase on round 1. Sako quick supply, so can do triple deploy, like double chaff and buy another sledge.
Yeah, a lot of lines available on that quick supply.
Can even go like double storm or, triple arc light here wouldn't be bad. Ends up going for the crawlers. I think it's somewhat wise to buy chaff. Those void eyes can be annoying.
Yeah, I like it too. Beacon picked up.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
We have seen something similar earlier, but not quite to this like extent.
Preemptive beacon. I mean, we kind of know Stormcallers will come out at some point, so
Yeah, just like get it over with.
I guess Sacco here should just play for Stormcaller, hope your opponent clicks Intercept Mustang, and then get Vulcans ASAP.
hmm I don't know if the beacon really did any favors to him this round. Maybe it did. The late crawlers could be good. Ah,
I guess it's just setting up preemptively. Like, you're not going to be able to
yeah.
buy another crawler when you need it later on, so you kind of have to put the crawler there.
Yeah.
We'll end up with a round win. Missiles now available. Immediate triple crawler or triple arc light into range for Sacco.
Into floating the exact same 150. Okay.
Whoa, and regen on the sledgehammers. Triple arc
Yeah.
lights into range as well for Tungdil.
I like this from Sako, I think. At the very least, the Arclight part of it. I just like his position right now in the game. Storm's almost for sure going to get picked up next round, and I think Sako is like setting it up so he doesn't know where the storms will be, so they don't get missile striked.
Yep. I mean, this is for sure going to be hackers from Tungdil, though, right?
Mm,
Like, triple
yeah,
arc light and regen sledge.
guess so. But Sako could hack her back maybe, or like
Very
bubbles or
true.
something. Bubble tempo, worms. I mean, I don't know.
Well, here we go. Whose arc lights are better? I imagine Sacco's should have a good time. More targets to shoot at between the Mustangs and the Crawlers, and Voiders are a little tanky, but still not the worst to shoot at, and indeed, we'll end up with a win there.
Yeah, I mean the regen sledges were pretty insane as well.
And that was on a missile strike round, too,
Mhm.
so not bad at all. Has equalized the hit points.
Round 3, I mean, I was expecting round 4, but alright. Huh.
And 3 hacker very, very early. With the range as well.
Phantom armor, he's being
Ooh.
proactive this game. Very
And
proactive.
does again.
Okay.
Bit of a classic for Sacco. Trying out different plays, but ends up going for it anyway.
Yeah, Cast would be calculating all this in his head. Sako's like, "No, no, no. I'm gonna insert it
I
into the
can just
game."
brute force this and redo it with APM.
Yeah.
Love this play.
Mhm.
Punishing the lack of anti-air. I mean, the only way that somehow Tungdil wins here is if he hacks the marksman.
Yeah. Which is not impossible, but I don't know.
So what are we
Probably.
expecting next? I guess bubbles, because you're
Mm,
expecting some type of anti-air here from Tungdil.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, Tungdil has very few responses, so, like, next turn he always does, Marksman, Phoenix, Wasp, or Raiden, something like that. And then you know that as Sako, so then what's the best play? And hackers are kind of the primary thing you're trying to counter.
Yeah, I mean, you would love to be able to buy more chaff, but you can't.
Mhm.
Goes for his own hackers.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess.
Now we
Can't
do see
afford
wasps on
another.
the other side.
Yeah, so the Phantoms can beat them, but oh, they have range now though.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. I wonder
Okay.
if Sacco should have used this round to get into Mustang.
Maybe. It would counter almost everything that he could be thrown.
Because the hackers don't really do that much into Tungdil's board. They just mainly like counter maybe the hacking on the sledges and allow you to hack them back.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
how does the ping pong turn out?
I'm with you. I think it's not super impressive. Phantom's fighting the Wasp. Phantom should be advantaged with the armor.
Ever so slightly. The marksmen are helping out too, but okay, we're getting through this. Actually, looks like the hackers do play out just fine.
Yeah, decent damage.
All right, I mean, now things look great for Sacco. Tungdil down to 2k. I was a bit afraid that he might lose there to the Wasp play and like be a turn behind, but
Right.
wins that, gets to go range Mustang now. Of course, Tungdil does have the option to go barrier on his hackers.
Yeah, the barriers will be good. There's been no Stormcallers this game. There may never be Stormcallers because Mustangs are out.
I mean, now you've got some tricky decisions to make. There's levels available on all hackers, but there's levels too on those Phantom Rays. I wouldn't mind if he picks up those levels.
I mean, they're insane levels, yeah.
Yeah, it cuts down the Wasp damage, and Tungdil just... It's unlikely he will click aerial specialization here.
Yeah, it doesn't go for it, though.
What did he do instead?
Temp range for both players.
All right.
That was part of it.
No hacker levels as of yet. I imagine he will pick those up next round and then go for hacker bubbles himself.
It's a very snowbally matchup, so I think Tungdil... I mean, there are bubbles manually purchased from Sacco. So those are better than hacker barriers, albeit they were manually purchased.
Oh, the ping pong.
Yeah.
The ping pong.
Pong
I don't know who's winning. No, one Mustang is in the middle. Oh, this is just so stupid. But eventually Sacco comes out ahead.
Lost one bubble. Missile strike used. So 3 levels on the hackers for Sacco, and then 2 levels for Tungdil. He's also down. Oh, no, never mind. No, I counted that really badly. Tungdil has more levels.
I like this a lot. This is should be a great round for Sacco. Goes triple Stormcaller, no interception yet, so bubble break should be advantage. He still has money to go for the hacker levels and the bubbles as well.
Yeah, I like it. Like, they can get intercepted, but, like, it's still just worth it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to stay a step ahead, right? That's what the whole game has been about. So you don't expect preemptive missile interception to be there. So ideally, you should be able to win this round now because your Stormcallers will just be free to shoot at whatever.
Yeah, Missile Strike will kill a Mustang, though, letting the Wasp get some free reign, but maybe that doesn't matter. Like, there's no Fangs from Sacco as well. The late Fangs could be a big issue, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you have Stormcallers and you have 2 Mustangs. But that is what it's going to come down to. Loan here from Sacco, by the way. No loan from Tungdil. Both players do have temp range.
Yeah, gonna see temp range for the rest of the game. More than likely. Stormcaller is gonna be doing great, like you said, though.
Yeah, Bubble's gonna be broken a lot faster for Sacco. Mustang still in the mix to try and deal with those Wasps. Wasp on the left side trying to take down a marksman, but will fail to do so.
I think Sacco's got it. I mean, those storms are just pretty ridiculous.
Oh, but the hacking has begun. Looks like the Stormcallers will be just fine, though.
And that puts Tungdil very low. Very, very low.
It does.
Like, look at the score. 3,800 to 241. Not sure about the Wasp play. I like where they're located though. So like, yeah, maybe I do like it actually.
All the way on the outside, realizing, hey, there can't be many more Mustangs purchased for Tungdil.
There's nasty things you can do as well. Like if you do sentry missiles on your corners, you just win that area. I think storm levels are intriguing here. I mean, you're strapped for cash. You want those hacker levels. You want those storm levels. Even the Mustang levels.
Melting point.
Melting
What is
point
that
makes
all
no
about?
sense. It makes no sense. I mean, okay, it's good against bubbles, but like only
Yeah,
kind
but
of
he didn't go electromagnetic barrage. Well, I guess, I mean, the beam also
yeah
does
the
well, but
beam, but like only if you're locked. I, I don't
not sure
know.
about this one. It's not very good into hacker in general, I would say. Not good into storms or all of the small units either.
I mean, he's intercepting, so yeah, I see his logic, but I'm not sure if it'll work.
It's only 2 Mustangs, though. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And if they die, I mean, you're just fractionally losing that.
Outside Wasps here looking really good for Sacco. Not any Mustangs
Yeah,
right now. Trying to deal with those for Tungdil.
that's right. The hacker helps in the air battle, but I mean, you don't need to win it. You just need to be annoying.
Bubbles broken. First here for Sacco.
Hacking an arc light.
Hacking an arc light, that's a big deal. Gonna take out a couple of Mustangs, reducing the interception from these Stormcallers. Other bubbles now breaking. And more hacks starting. I think Sacco will have this. Take the decider and go to the finals tomorrow against Fairy.
Wow. Well, that was quite the series. Big
Yeah,
comeback from Tungdil,
definitely.
but not going to get there in the end.
Yep, Sacco eventually just deciding that he will mirror the hackers and does manage to get out on top.